James Madison, Crystal Steve from the 1800s. We just made history tonight.
Made history? Did you just say you made history tonight?
Oh, I guess because she's playing a white man's flute.
How did you make history? Are you being for real? You made history? And that's not twerking. You shaking.
They call it twerking, though.
That ain't twerking. Twerking is
twerking. You actually moving. You moving.
You gyrating all over the place.
Yeah, you actually moving hips. You gyrating. You was just jiggling. But anyway, okay. So why this is such a controversial video is because Lizzo at one of her concerts, she's a flutist.
Yeah.
And that flute she played, that was James Madison's flute, the fourth president of the United States, one of the framers of the Constitution.
It was actually given to him as a gift for his second inauguration.
Yeah. So it was his flute. And I guess the Library of Congress, where this flute was being stored, they found out Lizzo was coming to D.C.
And she's a flutist.
And she's a flute. So they invited her to play his flute, and she took it to one of her performances.
Yeah.
So
she legally she legally attained his flute. She didn't break in the House of Congress. The Library of Congress and steal that damn flute.
Yeah. And
they gave it to her.
Yeah. So, I'm not a big fan of how Lizzo carries herself. The way she dresses, I think it's
not flattering at all.
It's not flattering, but it's her body.
Yeah, it's free country.
It's free country.
She don't walk out there looking crazy, let her.
She want to go out there looking disgusted, let her.
Yeah, but she's not. She's an attractive woman. She's just overweight.
Right? Yeah.
She's attractive.
Yeah.
A lot of Republicans go hard on her. She's just overweight, but she's still an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Most of them would probably get on top of her.
Man, come on, man. Get serious on this.
So it's a heart attack. They talk all this shit. They had the opportunity to get it right on top of her. And then roll off and fall about 500 yards.
Hey.
You roll off a girl, you just fall. You roll off like, whoa! Feel like you...
Hey, I want to say this. I don't really have any problem. I guess people find this disgusting that actually has the fourth president of the United States, his flute that was given to him as a gift. She's going to give it back. I don't
know why this is some people's hill to die on. I don't know why they're saying this is a fall of Western civilization. Republicans are actually saying that.
Well, it was one video I seen.
Me and Keith been there.
Yeah, okay, let me
We've
tell you
been to his house.
I used to live in Virginia. I went to James Madison's mansion. It's called Montpelier. You can go there and tour his plantation.
Yeah, we actually went with our mama. I said, hey, mama, let's go to James Madison's house. Mama said, don't go there, man's a white supremacist.
Right, but we went.
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go. So we walked through his house, and then after we saw his house.
It was actually refurbishing it, you remember?
Yeah, it was refurbishing.
Man, that house was on, I don't know how many acres that was. The view outside of that house, outside the front door.
It was amazing.
It was beautiful.
Right. So after we go through his house, we go in the back of his house, his backyard. And back there, you could see a bunch of big, old, humongous anthills. Right.
Those weren't anthills, they were graves.
Yeah, all his slaves, whenever he died, he buried them all in the back in his tree line. And it just looked like a bunch of hills everywhere.
Yeah.
Didn't even look like he took the time to dig a hole. He just threw dirt on them. Yeah. And it was such an eerie feeling to see that.
Yeah. Like you see his grave. He's got
his grave. He got this big, huge headstone. It's a nice headstone.
Yeah, and all you see right over to the right of him.
Behind the house. No, it was behind his house.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bunch of just hills, and they had little flags come out. No names, no anything. It was the most eerie feeling I've ever felt.
It was like sticks stuck in and stuff like that to show somebody was there.
Oh, that was nice of him. At least he could have did that.
And I was reading up on James Madison, and he had like over 100 slaves.
Yeah.
He had even when he died, he didn't even give him freedom. He just
passed him down to his family, huh?
Something like that. He didn't even give him freedom then, but. I don't know. I don't have a problem. James Madison, he was a great guy as far as the Constitution and establishing this country, but he wasn't perfect. Lizzo's not perfect.
Yeah.
Neither one of them's perfect.
Yeah. They're just human beings.
They're just human beings.
They have pros and cons that come with both of them. Her playing the flute, come on. That's not the end of Western civilization.
It's called diversity.
That was a damn good show. Hey, we got some comedy shows coming up. We're going to be in Indianapolis, Kansas City, Albany, New York, Syracuse, New York, Wilmington, North Carolina, Columbus, Georgia, Irvine, California, Cleveland, Ohio, Tempe, Arizona, Corpus Christi, Texas, Manchester, Connecticut, Houston, Texas, Dothan, Alabama, Macon, Georgia, Dayton, Ohio. Go to HodgetwinsTour.com for tickets. Don't forget to support the twins at officialhodgetwins.com.